This is the Big O Show. This is the Big O Show.
Big O, I feel like Tua will kill it in the preseason and training camp and outplay Fitz and Rose and giving Flores no choice but to play him. Again, bro, it's all about the hip. All about the hip. And the other thing, Mike, Kid, Jay, are you taking into account the offensive line? Is the offensive line playing well? Because it's really hard to kill it without the offensive line. So, you're asking now. See, this is where the fan in some people comes out. Because now you're asking that in a short offseason that Tua is still rehabbing, and a short preseason and a short training camp, everything's abbreviated. You expect Tua to overcome all of that and the 5 linemen, several of them rookies, and then you want them all playing well and in week 1. Think about that. Just let that all just, like it's a rotisserie, Just let it marinate right in your brain. How does that really sound? Does that sound really logical? That Tua's just going to really just overcome all of this and all 5 linemen. And Jackson's going to play perfect, right? And then you're going to find your guards, and they're all going to settle in, and you're going to have your right tackle all settled, everything by week 1. Think about that. Imagine that. Is that really logical? Is it possible? Yeah. Yeah, it's like, it's like 0.5% or something that it could happen. But there's a good chance that by week 1, you still don't have your offensive line settled. Robert Hunt may not be comfortable at right tackle yet. Your right guard may not be, consistent right now. You might still have an open battle at left guard. I mean, these kind of things could happen in week 1. You don't have a lot of playing time. You don't have a lot of preseason. You don't have a lot of training camp. That's going to limit you, ladies and gentlemen. And when you don't have a lot of experience, that's also pretty bad. So that's why I tell you that when you start throwing stuff like that out there, I want you to really think about the process. And over the years, how rare that would be that a rookie quarterback and 4 of your 5 linemen are brand new, and you're going to figure it out all of a sudden.
That new collective bargaining agreement also eliminated time and pads,
everything,
contact practice time.
Everything.
Yeah,
everything.
so
everything. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. What makes sense is to start Fitzpatrick early on, so Tua can look at what's going on, and Tua can see the defenses, and Tua can then communicate with Fitz down, series after series, practice after practice, quarter after quarter, halftime after halftime, and kind of adjust to all of this stuff. But you'd be doing a disservice to Tua by throwing him out there when he's not ready, they're not ready, and then now all you do is create chaos and possibly more injuries. You got to be deliberate about this, okay? We just went through a year of resetting the team. You're not going to reset and then go to the Super Bowl the second year, as much as we all would like. You got to give it some time. Richard says, Big O, if things go well for the Dolphins, I think they can win 10 games. Remember, Gates is a team that won 10 games, and I don't think they were that talented. Gates?
I think he means Gase.
Oh, Gase. Okay, yeah, but that team had way more experience, my man. This is a really young team. This is the youngest team in the NFL. It's hard, man. It's hard. Look, I won't put 9 games out of reach because of this division. And I think Miami can surprise a lot of people in this division. But it's going to be really hard to even get to 9. I'm hoping 7 or 8. 10, that would be a lot.
If I'm not mistaken, that year we did win 10 and get in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Every time we played a winning team, didn't we lose?
They got their asses kicked.
It was a schedule.
Yeah, it was a schedule fluke.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Like every time they've made the playoffs in the 2000s, it was all flukish. It has nothing to do with substance. But they had some experience on that team, and they don't have nearly that much experience on this team. So as much as I would love it, I mean, listen, they freaked me out last year by winning 5. That was amazing.